Hey kids, and welcome back to the I Got One podcast, the only podcast where the hosts have just absolutely, completely forgotten where they live anymore, and we'll never get back there anyway. I'm your host, Johnny Christmas.
I'm Jaku.
And today's guest,
Larry the Cop.
Larry the Cop. Larry the Cop, where are we?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Why are we?
Olive Garden.
And what did you do to keep us here?
I sabotaged the power boxes.
Yeah, that's right.
We are stranded in Memphis right now.
I like that people can get the solution to the mystery if they listen to the podcast.
Yeah, we're not telling everyone the full story.
If you follow us on social media, you know there's been some shenanigans that we did not initiate. We've been the victims of shenanigans, and here you have the answer. We're in Memphis, Tennessee right now. We're exhausted. It's been a very long couple of days. It's been a very long road trip.
We should have been home.
Should be home right now. We should absolutely.
I'm glad
be home
we're
right now.
not.
We should have at least one more Olive Garden in our guts.
At least one more. We're down 2, really.
Yeah,
we've been cheated of 2. The Pasta Pass is no more. It's over.
It's over.
We're telling this story like Memento style. We should maybe begin from the top and work chronologically.
It worked for that movie, didn't it? No.
I feel like no, not until the very end, and so they won't get this until the end of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
We're on a road trip to utilize the famous Olive Garden pasta passes around the Midwest. We started in Chicago. We've been to Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. Did we go to Georgia?
Yeah, we did.
We went through Georgia.
We dipped into Georgia for a bit.
Oh yeah, we saw the
Tennessee.
Rockets. Tennessee several times, and now we're back in Tennessee. We're in Memphis, and somebody shenaniganed the car chargers, and now
It's
the car's
more fun.
Is it? Is this fun, Larry the Cop?
I think so.
All right. Well, we'll see to that. All right. So, Larry the Cop, since you've made us all have to be here, we're going to make you have to do the podcast. The way this podcast works is we're all very important entrepreneurs. Now you are too. Suck it up, like it, and we are just overburdened with all of the ideas that are flowing through our brains on a daily basis. And so we're here to give them to you, the viewer, for you to also become rich. And then you can come hang out in Memphis with us for no reason, because we're here nothing's keeping us here. We just like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, shout outs to the hotel here, comping our room 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
But,
that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I arranged that.
Oh, well, I mean, you're full of surprises.
Yeah.
You're like
they think we're doing a stakeout up here.
You're like a devil and an angel all in one.
That's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
You're a bad cop, good cop. You're playing both sides.
Yeah.
All in one.
That's a Nicolas Cage movie.
No, he's just a bad cop.
Oh.
Is what I was.
Yeah, we were warned. We were warned about this cop.
Yeah.
And we
Nobody
did not
listened.
Yeah.
Now we're paying the price.
Is this the first cop we've had on the podcast?
Most likely. Probably the last cop, too.
Yeah. I would have voted no cops, but I enjoy that we get to torment this one and make him work for us for once.
We're
A
there
lot
now.
of people don't know I'm a cop.
Really? How does that happen?
Yeah.
How on earth?
They're blind.
Yeah, I was going to say, are they
right.
blind?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an app for blind people so they know who's a cop.
Yeah. It vibrates when you're near a cop.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Feeling it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No way.
No.
The amount that this guy's around.
Yeah. He's lurking. He's lurking in the
Yeah. It
shadows.
just gives you a little tickle.
Yeah.
A little tickle in your pocket.
There
like
was
a cop
again.
mustache tickling you.
Get closer.
Gross.
All right.
Yeah.
So, are cops known for good ideas?
Oh, I've got
I know
one.
they're known for very bad ideas.
Okay. Well,
I've got one.
Let's see.
You've got
Let's hear one.
he's right off the bat.
One for the cops.
I personally would like to offer a service that essentially someone's able to mimic your voice to where they call your mother for you. So it's basically a service to talk to family where you don't have to.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we had something like this. It was social media gaslighting.
There's gaslighting for grandmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was just photos and stuff because that's easy to Photoshop and things. But voice, that was really good because, that's the one thing that all these people always want. Like, you never call anymore. I see you're on the Facebook and I see you're doing things, but you never call and tell me about them.
And when you do call, like,
they're so happy.
You talk about nothing. So it's not like the person has to actually know anything about you because they're going to be like, how's Sharon? And and the person is just like, oh, Sharon is great. Sharon's just swell.
Sharon is Karen.
Namaw.
And like, they don't know your voice anymore.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even have to mimic it that great. All you need to do is provide a few quick details about yourself.
Your mother doesn't know your own voice anymore.
She doesn't.
Yeah. You could even for some of this, you could just do text messaging. Just has to come from your number.
I think that's back to the old idea, though.
Similar, but they're having a conversation. Gaslighting for grandma was more like photoshopping photos and stuff. This is literally having a conversation with someone.
Yep.
So they need a few key details about yourself and them and your relationship.
Yeah, pretty much who's dead, who's not.
Yeah, and it can keep a log. So, like, if you use this service multiple times, then the next customer service rep that gets your account can be like, oh, okay, I talked to them 14 weeks ago, and we talked about the weather and gas prices, and
I think that's putting too much effort into it.
That's exactly what you
you
talk
kidding
to.
me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, then the next time you call, none of that's relevant. You don't have to remember the last.
You're going to talk about weather and gas again.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need to bring up the notes and be like, oh, remember 14 weeks ago, gas was this. No, you're just like, man, last time prices were so high. That's all you got to do. You got to have these small.
Not
and
even
that's
that,
what.
just say those prices.
Yeah, those gas prices, how about them?
You could.
And the weather, right?
You could, absolutely. But, like, I think it's those key small details that, like, only you and they would really know that really drives it home. And it's nothing to type that out and have it in a notes section. You could get an AI. You could get NASA nerds to figure this out.
Have you seen that new deepfake from Adobe, the deepfake audio software?
Listen, man, I'm not going to be paying to see anything from Adobe or hearing anything.
They like refuse to use the phrase deepfake, but it's that you take about 20 minutes of someone talking and then you give it a text file and they can make that person say the things.
Why are we doing this podcast anymore? We have hours of us talking.
This is why.
Oh, well, we can just deepfake it.
Because
What about Deep Blue Sea with LL Cool J?
No.
Oh.
Stay away from that.
All right.
We can't talk about him.
we should deep fake ourselves into that movie.
Okay, that'd be good. All right, this is going off. But
Timmyverse is gonna deep fake. He's just gonna face off us.
Yeah.
On one of these podcast episodes.
I had wanted to do I wanted to like take a really popular movie and Photoshop myself in the back of certain scenes, just like nonchalant, right? And then seed those online. So like eventually these are the movies that are being shared by thousands and millions of people.
Yeah.
And like at some point I'm going to download that movie and it's going to be me. And someone's going to recognize, hey, that's Jaku in there.
Yeah.
Why is he in there?
And then you make your own IMDb page and they can verify it. And they're like, he was in like 20 movies.
And it's only
he never talks about it.
It's only pirated movies.
Well,
like which movies?
It would just be popular movies.
I don't know.
It's just popular movies.
Yeah, just popular. But like
Fight Club.
But it's only movies that I've pirated that I've seen them in. That's weird. But people wouldn't put two and two together.
Right. Yeah. They'll just think you're in there. And they'll ask like their friend who also pirated the movie.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see Jaku in that scene? And it'll be like, let me go look. And you're like way in the background somewhere.
I'm blurry.
You're like, he's in the crowd of Fight Club. He's not fighting. He's back there for like 8 frames.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that. I'm like, that'd be funny. It's a lot of work though. Back to your idea. You got a name for it?
I was gonna go with Talk Boy, but Talk Mom.
Talk Mom. Talk Boy.
What was that little device that from Home Alone 2?
That would replay things.
What was the line from it? Or from the commercial, "Hey kids, we're home early." And
hey kids, we're home early.
it's like the babysitter has their boyfriend over or whatever, and and like the kid
That was
brothers.
a weird commercial.
Yeah, the kid brothers playing it.
He comes up like right behind him with the speaker, but the guy has like no spatial reasoning. I guess he's like
they separate, like they go like 2 feet away. Yeah. Man.
the talk boy.
They had the talk girl eventually too. It was the talk boy.
It was just like pink and purple.
Which does not work in 2019.
Yeah.
Like literally, the technology doesn't work because it's all broken. It was really bad.
There was a lot of acidity in the pink and purple pastel colors they used in the 90s, and it broke the devices down over time. It ate the plastic, and so like anything that was for girls from the 90s doesn't work anymore. It's been like corroded.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
should have seen it coming. 2020.
Yeah, I would go with "Mom's the Word."
Yeah,
"Mom's the Word" is what I would name it.
Mom's the Word. Ooh,
"Mom's the Word."
After this famous song.
Those are good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea from the cop.
Yeah.
We're changing the public
We're all
opinions.
people.
We're changing public opinions here. Yeah, that's what we're doing on this podcast.
All right. Going back to, like you mentioned, a voice doppelganger essentially, and we've had
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned this, and episode 1 of this season, we actually had Alex on, and he had an idea where it's like the person looks like you and goes to your meetings and stuff.
Yeah,
And
because everyone thought he and I looked alike.
Right. So I thought about this before, a doppelganger for blackmail. Or, check it out, this is really pretty good too.
Why not for like any races and genders?
You could
Why?
Wow. Listen.
I don't think I want to.
All right. It's a doppelganger to help you
Okay.
Yeah.
the look, and you will only get my look from the 360 video that we posted. And so, like, you couldn't see it from the podcast. Maybe you could feel
That's
it.
such a great.
You could
All right.
definitely see it.
I like the video now because there's been so many times when you've just had that look.
Right. He saw it. So maybe blackmail is not the right word, but the idea, extortion. There you go. So here's a scenario. Maybe your friend's getting married, and you're like, there's no way she's not cheating on you. And so you could take someone that looks like her, put that doppelganger in a situation where, like, you can then take photos and send them to your friend and be like, look, there she is.
Oh,
And help your friend out of a situation that they're getting themselves into that's wrong.
it's blackmail. That's
Yeah.
It's the right
That's
word.
what I said.
I'm just saying it's the right word.
Okay.
That
Right?
hits
Cop?
way
Can we ask
too
the
close
cop?
to home.
Yeah.
Too close.
Well, you find yourself in that situation
I
a
may have
lot.
had some inspiration from a coworker actually for this idea.
Yeah, don't date people at work, man.
That's
I
not.
Never do that.
Yeah, right.
Never do that. Yeah, also learn from that one.
Yeah, don't take road trips
It can
with
work out
people
if
you
you're
work
the
with.
CEO of McDonald's. I hear you get paid out a $40 million settlement or something.
Or
Golden parachute.
That dude had a sketchy
Hey man,
tenure.
listen,
if you're the
the shake cleaner girl was cute. All right, and he wanted some shake.
He wants some
I
problems.
think you can do better than that.
No,
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
That's
Well, either way, they're getting
Yeah.
paid. But yeah, so I don't know.
her milkshake brought
The CEO,
the CEO
yard.
to the yard.
Yeah.
Is that
She took all of his cars.
So yeah, blackmail as a service.
That's-
Doppelganger
yeah.
though. It's doppelganger. It's
so
it's
you have
okay.
like a little like escort style website.
Yeah,
you go, you find,
but-
or you just upload a
but-
photo.
No, you know what? Sorry. Blackmail's not the right word because you're not blackmailing the person. You're gaslighting your friend by showing them proof, and they're making a decision. You're not being like,
Yeah, right.
It's not blackmail or
You're
extortion.
right. You're not extorting anything
Yeah.
out of them. Yeah.
You're
All right.
bamboozling your friends for their
Yeah.
own good.
What do we call it?
I don't know.
Razzle Tazzle.
Razzle Bam Bazzle.
Yeah. No, that was the Fruit Ranch guy.
That was Joe Randazzle, who I will fight any day.
Same. He has a terrible reputation.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will
There it
randazzle
is.
you with his prices.
There it is. There it is, right on the podcast. That open invitation.
Your move.
Yeah.
Joe
three
Randazzle.
rounds.
3 rounds.
In the
I
octagon?
will only need 1.
3 rounds in the square octagon.
Yeah.
Last man standing.
Steel cage match.
Yeah.
1 round is all I need.
Whoever can steal the most
fruit.
cages.
I used to steal strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like?
Those are
Did you,
tough to grow.
now hang on.
All right.
Did you steal them or did you just eat them while you were there?
Well, yeah, I ate them while I was
Yeah,
there.
you weren't stealing them. You weren't putting them on your person and removing them.
I was putting them
you
in
were
my
putting them
person.
in your person and removing. Maybe not even removing them from the premises, depending on how long your shift was.
Eventually, they got out of the premises.
Yeah. All right.
They tasted
Through the pipes.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Stolen fruit just tastes so much
Too
better.
sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Not too sweet. Sweet enough. So I don't really have a name for this idea, but I think
Call it stolen fruit.
okay, yeah, stolen fruit's the name of my service.
It's a dumb name.
Yeah, but hey, the thing is, you got
He took it, man.
you got.
Man.
Here's the thing with it, right? You don't want it to necessarily be known
Yeah.
easily because then if your friend
Forbidden
knows,
fruit.
forbidden fruit,
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's good. Yeah, it'd be like I'm thinking like a website, and you upload a picture, and it shows you like who they have available that's close, and then you decide if like it's on you
yeah.
to determine if it's close enough.
We could get some makeup artists involved too. Put them to work, because if you got somebody with like the right,
You could probably do an AI that'll throw the makeup on once it has the picture.
no, that stuff doesn't work. But you could get someone with the same physical build overall and like overall same face, but with a few makeup things here and there, you could make it look real convincing. And if it's like a kind of a crappy photo, the person can forgive it. And because you're their person's friend or whatever, you kind of know where they are, where their significant other might be. And this isn't just friends and like cheating spouses or
Isn't it though?
whatever. It can be, but you could use it for other things, I suppose.
You could use it for.
You could use it as an alibi.
You could use it for extortion.
You could, but it's forbidden in the license agreement. So it's on you.
We can change that.
Well,
If you're going to commit a crime, like it's not our problem.
like I said, it's forbidden to use it for that. But if you do it for that, how do we know?
Where's it going to be hosted?
Oh man, I don't know. It's not my job. That's for
DigitalOcean, the same place.
Mars. There's no.
GeoCities public cloud?
Oh, GeoCities public cloud. That sounds perfect.
Is that a real thing?
I found a lot of S3 buckets we could host it on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Publicly available.
Hey, yeah. I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
It's
It better have to do with
it's a
doppelgangers.
decentralized website hosting using publicly available S3 buckets.
Nobody's done that.
Yeah. Right. Like yeah,
Who would do that?
it's like way easier onion routing. It's onion routing without all the annoying proxy garbage.
Wow, onions.
Smelly.
Yeah. There it goes. Decentralized hosting by just using what's already there.
Yeah.
Angel Fire public cloud.
Good times.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Angel Fire. Tell me more about Angel Fire Public Cloud.
It's always in beta.
I like this new section of our podcast where we demand that guests
Tell us about
about ideas they didn't intend. Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. I imagine Angel Fire Public Cloud would be like, it's only web hosting. But then like no matter what you put up, like it modifies all the page contents to Angel Fire it.
Yeah. Gotta have those
We'll
spinning
inject
banners.
our own banners, yeah.
Oh wait, there was a site that did that.
Yeah.
It was like
Angel-
GeoCitiesizer or
Yeah,
something.
Angel Fire it or whatever, and GeoCityizer, something like that.
Yeah, and
Sure.
it just added like animated GIF
yeah.
backgrounds,
Blink tags everywhere.
animated GIF, GIFs, GIFs, and gay pegs.
Yeah.
Just a season
You got a real
What?
idea, Johnny?
to give.
No, hang on. Oh, I see. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, you got a real idea?
You know what, peanut butter? I got a lot of real ideas. What do you want to hear about?
Tell me about a doppelganger one.
A doppelganger
Keep
one?
on the theme. Nope, you don't got one.
No, I don't got a
All
doppelganger.
right, do whatever then.
I got one for babies. That's I
right.
thought that was the theme of this
Babies
episode.
are like
was I brought-
doppelgangers because like
Yeah,
they
'cause
look
all
like
the
people.
same.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
this one,
they look
looks
the
like
same.
This one.
But I mean, like they look like the two people that made them.
This one, I
typically.
don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
What's up with those doodads?
Those are his doodads. Don't touch them.
Nobody touch.
Are you the doodad?
Hands off my dude. Yes, I am the dude. I am the doodad of these do babies.
All right, get to your idea.
So I recently had an incident in my neighborhood, and it's kind of sad that we didn't catch it on the podcast video, where a woman was finagling the car seat out of the back of her minivan, and she had her child with her, and she was just getting the car seat to put it in the minivan so that they could
Drive and go errands.
don't
and
do
things.
drugs.
Yeah.
And
You don't
yeah.
know that. Don't act like you know
no,
where
it's
you're going.
just-
She could drive
What
with
do-
the kid being safe.
I don't. What do moms do with kids? I don't know. What
they
do
take them
today.
places. They
Well,
take them places.
Dad's at work.
They take them places.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, she's in there finagling with this car seat, and some teenager comes up, throws her to the ground, gets in the van, takes off. Van's gone. And all because car seats are these huge annoying things that you have to like constantly like move around even within the vehicle just because they're inconvenient. Why don't vehicles just have pop-out car seats? Like, we have a seat belt in every seat. We have like 600 cup holders that flop down you don't need. Where's the car seat? Like, where's the... I honestly thought we would see this in a Tesla by now. Like, this sounds like such an Elon Musk, like, oh, and then the baby seat just pops out in the back.
You have
Like,
any
push
kids?
the button and it goes...
There's a lot of restrictions on that sort of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Like you can't resell any car seats and stuff for kids. They all have to be purchased new. So thrift stores and things can't sell them.
yeah, but it's not a car seat. It's in the car.
Yeah,
It's
but
just a smaller seat in the...
I get it, but like I think there's a lot, and then your car's gonna have to go through that same standard, and like that's a lot for a car manufacturer to go through, and there's a lot.
God
There's-
forbid cars should be safe.
No, it's just more for them to do for a very small subsection of their customer base. It's not going to sell the $30,000 car because there's a $200
Well, no, everyone
car
needs
seat
it
built in.
because, like, even like if you don't have kids, you put a doll in there, and now you can drive in the HOV lane. Right? It's a, and in fact, the seat can pop down, and then it pops up a baby.
Yeah. So it's a car HOV with a fake baby. Got it. No.
Yeah.
All right. So continue your story.
That's I call it car hob,
Car hob.
chav,
Chav.
chav, baby chav. I don't know. Yeah, that's my idea.
Carl.
Pop out car seats. We need more of these.
Chav Bono.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so pop out.
That was one of
Carsons.
my like. This is why we don't do. We got this anymore ideas.
The fans seem to want it back.
The fans. All right. Well,
At least one fan.
if I saw it in a 5-star review,
Yeah, we'll
I
have
might
to-
believe
I
that.
have to
But
check the 5-star reviews. After
I've
this.
been reading them, and I haven't seen any fan in the 5-star reviews make
Yeah.
any mention of that.
Okay.
So
5-star.
you're a liar.
Yeah, well, maybe.
And here we are.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So car seat. Got it. That was your idea. Pop up car seat.
Yeah.
Neat. I suppose it's not the worst idea, but I do think like car manufacturers are gonna be like, that's such a small.
Well, in the U.S. What about in like where it doesn't matter, like
babies are all over the world.
the Ukraine?
There's babies.
Yeah,
everywhere.
but like safety standards.
Yeah, that's a safety standards push out, not a idea push out.
What do you mean?
we're not.
The Ukraine, you can get away with anything out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Ukraine, they have those midgets that
So
they
now-
sell as babies.
So now you want the
Like that
car
movie.
manufacturers to manufacture these car pop out seats for just Ukraine market.
There, hang on. So it's not just for babies. It's for anyone of that stature. Like remember what was that
so-
movie,
so-
The Orphan,
Here's the other
with
thing.
the woman
Here's-
who posed as like a 14-year-old.
I get that one confused with Labyrinth all the time.
I get it confused with Orphan Black.
Here's the other thing about car seats. They're not a one size fit all. And like when you have kids, you upgrade them throughout their years. So like you have like car seats for like 6-month-olds to 2-year-olds to 4-year-olds.
If they can make
8-year-olds.
office chairs
Up to-
where every piece of these things like moves and
It doesn't work like that because if one piece is in the wrong spot and it kills your kid, Like they
He
can't
just
have it.
absolutely refuses to.
I'm just saying, like this one, this idea, I get it. It's a neat idea, but there's so much that goes into car seats that it's not possible.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Child dies.
Okay. Hang on. No, I've done some reading.
That was such an easy answer.
I got so I got
hang on. I've done some reading. You can just make more. It turns out.
I got a better idea.
Okay.
Get a doppelganger.
For your baby?
They all-
It's super easy. You just go to the mall. They all look the same.
yeah.
Yeah. You get the one that's color coded for the same genitals, and you throw it in the seat.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What? That's what they do.
No,
2019.
I don't think anyone.
They don't know what he's doing anymore.
2019.
Thank
No,
God.
They just care about.
That was always the creepiest thing.
They just care about how many jelly rolls are on the limbs.
What?
The Michelin Man.
Yeah, Michelin Man babies.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, they got super chubby legs.
When did you get so up on babies? Like between the last podcast?
I just know a lot about everything.
Why?
I don't know. It's
How many
weird.
babies do you have?
4 at least, maybe more. I don't know. I don't want to count.
You haven't met them?
Come on,
All the
man.
babies?
No.
Oh,
Dude, we hit up like 6 Olive Gardens. Like, how many do you think I hit up on my own?
I've seen the participants, the patrons of the,
you're
the
there,
Olive
your
Garden
family.
bars.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
It's okay. We're in Alabama.
Whoa. We're in Tennessee
Florence.
now. Does it still count? Tennessee? All right. Yeah.
Decatur.
Yeah. Big ups to all our Alabama viewers.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Put your discontent in a 5-star review on iTunes.
Listen. All right. We were talking about death with the babies. All right.
You were.
Well,
that was.
sure. I mentioned that they could die. That's the worst thing that could happen. I've been thinking about this idea for a while. Sometimes you have so much.
Killing babies?
No. The idea I'm about to tell you.
Oh.
So sometimes you have so much to do, but no energy. Mm-hmm. And like those 5-star, those 5.
This podcast.
Yeah. You know, those like 5-hour energy drinks and stuff? Mm-hmm. Those don't probably really work. And if they do, they probably don't work very well. Mm-hmm. So what if there was an energy drink that was like guaranteed like 2-hour energy?
Yeah. Like meth.
Maybe.
right.
And it allows you to complete your tasks.
Yeah.
But afterwards,
So not like meth.
after you're all done, yeah, not like that.
Okay.
After you're done,
All right.
and you completed your task and you accomplished it, you die.
Oh. So it's like a Meeseeks drink.
Yeah.
You are Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at me.
All right.
I can do.
So it's like what the amount of energy. What if?
It just uses all of your energy.
Yeah, what
Like,
if it was-
heightens it a little bit?
Yeah. What if it was like infinite, like a PCP level, like superhuman amount of energy?
Just enough to get what you needed
For-
done. So you needed 8 hours. You got 8 hours,
Yeah.
but that's
Then you're dead.
Sure.
Well, like so now you're saying it's a dynamic amount of time.
I think it's relative to your mind.
Okay.
And
So it's you take a hit and you hope for the best kind of thing.
sort of, and yeah, like obviously, you know your body better than anyone typically, and so you're like, yeah, I need 6 hours. I think I got 6 hours in me.
You know when this would be best to use?
When you're old,
When you're about to die.
yeah, sure,
When you're old and
for sure.
decrepit and you can't even get out of bed anymore, you down one of these and then you just murder a bank and then
A whole bank?
yeah.
I mean, or you say goodbye to your loved ones and family at the Olive Garden.
No, you're in extreme mode. No,
No, you're too extreme. You're too
You
extreme.
say what you do is you say goodbye to all your friends and family,
Yeah.
and then you drink it
Well,
because
so,
you're like, I won't
that's
talk.
the
I won't be
soup
able to talk
from
to
the
you.
Olive Garden.
yeah, that's just the soup.
Yeah.
We've been to a lot of Olive Gardens. It is oozing its way into this podcast. We've been to 6 in the past 3 days,
Yeah,
and
not sponsored by this Olive Garden does not sponsor us in any way.
yeah,
Yet.
It'd be cool if they did.
So
Honestly, like I'd take it. I don't hate Olive Garden. I was not like upset to go.
yeah, it was good. What if this energy drink was more or less like you said, you get a bunch of your energy. So like if you are like near death or whatever, it's like adrenaline, like even more
Yeah,
so.
right.
But But yeah, I guess it doesn't have to go extreme. I think it could be used for a lot of people because a lot of people are kind of like bedridden and stuff. And so being able to be conscious and be like, hey, goodbye.
Yeah,
sort
but
of
that's
thing.
like reasonable.
Yeah, some of these have to be reasonable. Like,
I got one.
okay.
How do you bring the Olive Garden to people that are bedridden so everybody can feel like family?
You build an Olive Garden in their room.
How are they going to get the general manager's stone outside of the room?
They're just going to get the stone and etch, like,
Well, so you're already having like a tombstone made.
oh, there you go. It's going to be on the,
The manager's name.
yeah, you can get Olive Garden to sponsor this person's funeral by being like, Olive Garden on one side, general manager name, your name.
Yeah.
Everyone
then
gets
at the-
breadsticks.
Yeah. They could cater the wake.
Yep.
They have a banner. It says, "Welcome to Jaku's funeral."
Whoa,
If
I'm
you're
dying.
if you're here, your family.
Oh, no.
If you're here, your friends or family.
If you're here, you're warped.
But what was your idea on how we get Olive Garden to these people?
Oh, how to get it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're bedridden. You're like, how do we get the Olive Garden to them?
Well, I mean, there's already a number of delivery services. You could start your own and,
Little styrofoam walls.
Is that the idea then, to start our own delivery service for Olive Garden?
No, it's basically for death sentences.
What?
Whoa. Someone's going to ask for Olive Garden for their last meal?
Funny
Yeah.
that's what you're thinking of.
For sure.
How's
Yeah.
this a business idea?
I don't know. I just went to an Olive Garden in Memphis, Tennessee, and
I wanted it.
So-
And I was thinking, dying was a lot of what was on my mind.
I was like, man, if this was my last meal, I'd regret the crime I did. What if you use Olive Garden as a deterrent to for people to do crime? If you're like, hey, if you commit this crime, your last meal is going to be Olive Garden. And Howard was like, oh.
I think too many people would sign up for it.
It's not
Totally honest.
Yeah, we've had some discussions as of late with people who are very
They're-
avid Olive Garden fanatics.
There are some very
Olive
Olive
Garden.
Garden fanatics.
It's
Yeah,
a divisive issue.
that's true.
People are definitely divided on
The lunch
love of-
crowd was surprising.
The lunch crowd scared me.
Yeah.
That was
and it was the what got me was the single, like the individual lunch patrons.
Yes.
How many people go to Olive Garden on their own on their lunch break and just
Well, they know all their family members' names, Johnny.
when you get the salad bowl there?
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. The salad bowl is literally one size for all. You got 30 people in your party. Here's your single salad bowl.
If you're
yeah.
one person, you get
One.
here's
How
your
much?
tankard,
I think
your
you'd be like-
tureen of salad.
Here's your 6 breadsticks, too, sir.
Yeah.
it's a trough.
Yeah, enjoy you fat
Listen.
shit.
I don't know about you, but I feel like that's a waste of food in any world.
I mean, that's what we do here.
The cheese grater is the biggest.
Oh my
waste.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if that's the biggest waste, but it's up there. It's one of those things.
Say when, and they don't stop.
Yeah, they
One
do not.
woman didn't stop.
Yeah,
We
one,
told that waitress to stop, and she was just like,
and then she did some more.
she was lost. She was dreaming about her dead husband. She
The
was like-
last one didn't say when. She just did it.
the last two did that.
You're right.
The last two were just like, here's your cheese.
You want
here's
cheese?
your
All right, here you
Get
go.
out.
Whoop, done.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one lady that was like, we played rock, paper, scissors for it. And she's like, should we stop? And we're like, no.
Yeah.
And we kept doing rock, paper,
We did
scissors.
3-man rock, paper, scissors, and then finally someone was like,
I
okay,
win.
now. And then she just still kept going.
Yeah.
There was a thick, opaque layer of cheese.
I would say
It was
we
a
had,
5-second buffer.
we had more cheese than salad on that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the salad bowl for one person, it's like, just give them a quarter of that. And then if they want more, give them more.
Oh, and that one waitress said she went through an entire block of cheese.
Yeah, no, I've had.
Was that in Kentucky?
No, that was Nashville.
Yeah, I've had Olive Garden wait staff tell me that before. They've said 2. They've had to go through 2 for one man.
I want to meet this man.
No, you don't.
It's not that good of cheese. It's just like hard Romano.
It's just cheese.
yeah.
It's cheese. Cheese is cheese to some people. All right, so
I'm so amped about this combo.
I feel like we had a lot of great ideas today, though.
We did. This was a really good idea session. I guess Olive Garden is brain food.
Olive Garden's brain food. I mean, I think for some of us, we ate better this weekend than we normally do. Some of us.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I for sure did.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would say
no donuts for you this weekend.
I'm definitely like low on my daily caloric intake, and I've been eating at Olive Garden almost every meal. No, every meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty
Almost
good.
every meal.
We did have the help of a professional nutritionist to figure out like what the most nutritionally effective
Yeah, we
meal
didn't
is.
want to bless. We didn't want to die.
Yeah. Hey, should we drop that knowledge on the podcast?
Nope.
Okay.
That was a 5-star review.
I will leave it in a 5-star review.
Yeah. Go figure out that knowledge by reading the 5-star reviews. All right.
Yeah.
That's going to be it for this episode of I Got One.
Yeah.
I've been Jaku.
I've been Johnny.
Larry the Cop.
All right.
And we'll see you kids next time.
Yeah.
When we wake up, we'll see if we're home.
Yeah.
see
We
if we
may
make it.
not be home.
We might still be here.
Yep.
We might be having hotel staff on the podcast.
We live here now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye, kids. Bye, Larry the Cop. Bye, Jaku.